Welcome back to Treasures from the Purans, a treasure chest of fascinating stories from the Puran genre of Indian literature. In the last episode, a discussion between Shuk Dev and his father Ved Vyas had started because Shuk Dev did not want to lead a householder's life as advised by his father. "O father," said the highly intelligent Shuk Dev, "I don't want to lead a householder's life, as it is like a cord that fastens animals and is a source of constant pain. How can a householder, always worried about earning money, be happy? Even Indra, the king of the Devatas, is not happy. Whenever he sees an ascetic practicing severe penance, he becomes anxious about his own throne being usurped by the merit being accrued by the ascetic. Brahma, having created the world, is worried and not always happy about the state of the world. Vishnu, though he has the beautiful Kamala or Lakshmi by his side, who is the presiding deity of wealth and prosperity, is always suffering since he is engaged in incessant fighting with the Asuras or the demons. And even though he is with the goddess of prosperity, he earnestly practices severe asceticism from time to time." "Father," Shuk Dev continued, "the miseries of the world are endless. There is pain in birth, pain in old age, and pain in death. But the pain arising from desire and greed is more terrible than all these pains. Further, even learned ascetics have to bear the pain of asking the householders for alms and praise the rich in hope of getting some money from them. But if one doesn't marry, then there is no need to bear this pain. For if there be contentment in the mind, the belly can be filled with leaves, roots, and fruits. But with a wife and children and grandchildren and dependent relatives, much trouble and anxiety is experienced in keeping them fed. So instead of all this, teach me the eternal truth which will bring me everlasting happiness. Advise me on how karma can be exhausted and how the three kinds of karma, sanchit or the accrued, prarabdha or the destined, and vartaman or the present, can be exhausted." Shuk Dev's father, Ved Vyas, was deeply distressed on hearing his son's views. His mind was in a turmoil as tears started flowing from his eyes. "Aho maya balam chogram yanmohayati panditam vedantasya cha kartaram sarvagyam veda samitam purananam cha vaktayo निर्माता भारतस्य च विभागकर्ता वेदा नाम सोऽपि मोहमुपागतः अश्रुपातं करोत्यद्य विवशः प्राकृतो यथा अहो मायाबलं चेतत् दुस्त्यजं पंडितैरपि कोऽयं कोऽहं कथं चेह कीदृशोऽयं भ्रमः किल पञ्चभूतात्मके देहे पिता पुत्रेति वासना." Seeing his father's state, Shuk Dev was wonderstruck. "Oh, what power Maya has," he thought. "Alas, he who has composed the 18 Mahapurans and the great Mahabharat, who has divided the Vedas into 4 parts, the same Ved Vyas has been greatly deluded by the power of Maya. How then can ordinary people remain steadfast? Who is he? And who am I? Why have we come together? No one knows. And yet, he sees his body like that of a father's and mine like that of his son's, when these are just forms created out of 5 elements. When I see the great and learned Maharshi Ved Vyas weeping like an ordinary man, I bow before the Devi Mahamaya, who created and controls the universe, and without whom Brahma and the other gods cannot function. He spoke gently to his father. "O father," he said, "you are the son of the high-souled Parashar, and are yourself supremely wise, instructing others in Tattva Gyan or the eternal truth. Why are you sorrowful and bewildered? It is true that in this birth I am your son, but we don't know how we were related in our previous birth. So, O highly intelligent one, pray remain steadfast. Don't let yourself be drowned in this sea of sorrow." Vyas saw that his son was determined to sidestep the grihasthashram or the householder's phase and plunge into sannyas or renunciation. "O son," he said, "if you feel so strongly about it, then read the Bhagavad Puran composed by me. It has the 5 characteristics of the Purans, and in it you have chapters on creation and secondary creation. Listening to this Puran leads to intuitive and direct knowledge of the great truth that Brahman alone is real and all the universe is unreal. For this reason, it is considered the most beautiful of the Purans. O son, at the end of an age or kalp, after the world had been dissolved, Vishnu, in the form of a child, lay on a banyan leaf, floating on an endless expanse of the waters of Ekarnav. Who is the intelligent one who has created me? Thought Vishnu. Why did he create me? How was I created? And what am I made of? At this moment, the all-pervading, all-powerful, yet formless Devi Bhagavati spoke to Vishnu as a celestial voice. All that is seen is I myself. There exists nothing else that is eternal. Vishnu was wonderstruck. Who has uttered these words of infinite wisdom to me? He thought. Is it a woman, a man, or neither? He was immersed in these questions when the Devi Mahalakshmi appeared before him in a splendid form, bedecked with beautiful clothes and ornaments. She had in her 4 hands a conch, a discus, a club, and a lotus. She was gloriously surrounded by her effulgent powers, Rati, Bhuti, Buddhi, Mati, Kirti, Smriti, Dhriti, Shraddha, Medha, Swadha, Swaha, Kshudha, Nidra, Daya, Gati, Tushti, Pushti, Kshama, Lajja, Jrimbha, Tandra, and other forces, each endowed with a clear form. They were all wearing divine ornaments and garlands of mandar flowers and held divine weapons. Now, Vishnu was even more astonished to see them appear on that unending expanse of water. What is all this? He thought. Where have these women appeared from? Is this my mother? Or is it some illusion or Maya that can create impossible things? Why has she appeared before me? Is there some hidden motive? How did I come to be lying on this banyan leaf? How has the banyan tree come to exist in this ocean? What should I do now? Should I try to go away or just lie here, silent yet vigilant? Seeing Vishnu's bafflement, the Devi spoke. "O Vishnu," she said, "why are you so astonished? The cycle of pralaya or dissolution and srishti or creation has continued since time immemorial. I am Mahalakshmi. At the beginning of every creation, you come into existence, and every time I am united with you. But now you seem to have forgotten me under the spell of Mahashakti or Mahamaya, who, unlike you and me, transcends all attributes. Soon Prajapati Brahma will come into existence from the lotus that springs from your navel. He will perform severe penance and acquire the power to create. Then he will create the three worlds. He will first create the 5 Mahabhutas or the 5 elements, then the mind and sensory organs and all the presiding deities of the senses. He will be known as the creator and you as the preserver of this universe. When Brahma gets angry with his 4 Manasputras or mind-born sons, then Rudradev or Shiva will appear from the center of his brow. He will perform severe penance and will then get the Samhar Shakti or the power of destruction, with which he will destroy this universe of the 5 elements at the end of this age. I have now come to be with you as the work of this creation begins. I will reside in your breast, close to your heart." On hearing the Devi's words, Vishnu spoke. "O beautiful Devi," he said, "who uttered the words that I heard resounding around me before your appearance?" Mahalakshmi smiled and said, "O energetic one, you see me because I have come to you with attributes of this physical form. But you have not known the prime force, that Adya Shakti that transcends all attributes. It was her voice you heard. The words are the essence of all the scriptures, so never forget them. You are very fortunate that the Devi has spoken to you." Hearing these words, the 4-armed Vishnu started earnestly repeating the words in his mind. In time, Brahma was born from the lotus which grew out of Vishnu's navel. Faced by 2 demons, Madhu and Kaitab, he asked Vishnu for help, and Vishnu killed the demons after a very long battle. After the death of the demons, Brahma found Vishnu reciting the mantra aloud and asked him, "O Lord of the universe, what is this mantra you are chanting, since there is none higher than you?" Vishnu replied, "O highly fortunate one, I am worshipping the Devi Adya Shakti, who creates again and again this entire universe with all its moving and non-moving parts. It is she who is the Lord of the universe. You and I and all other beings are born from her power of consciousness or Chitta Shakti. The mantra given by her that I chant will get expanded in the Dwapar age." So it was that Brahma too got the mantra. He in turn gave it to his son Narad. It was Narad who gave it to me, and I have expanded it into 12 books, said Ved Vyas. As Shuk Dev listened on, he continued, "Therefore, O highly fortunate one, study this Puran equal to the Vedas. In this, the wonderful, glorious life and deeds of Devi Bhagavati, the wisdom, the truth, and the hidden meaning of the Vedas are all described, making it the best of the Purans. It is the substratum of Brahma Vidya, or eternal knowledge. And even people who are not seeking that knowledge would be delighted to read the fascinating stories in it. So read this Devi Bhagavat Puran and, dispelling the darkness of ignorance, be at peace, my son." Shrimad Bhagavatam Punyam Nanakyanakavanvitam Dvaipayanamukhodbhutam Panchalakshana Sangyutam Shrinvatam Sarvapapagnam Shubhadam Sukhadam Tatha Itihasamidam Punyam Kirtitam Munisattama.